Hello, always Dizzy here. So I'm going to start with puzzle streak of 41 before I play any games. Yesterday, it was terrible. I just couldn't do it. I got to 40 and then I screwed up. And I never hit 41. I gave up. And I didn't play any games. So hopefully this goes better. That was not great. Okay, let's see here. So we can win a rook. I'm hoping that's good enough. Mate in 2. And we have mate in 3. Fork. Win the bishop. We are black. Hook mate. There's a fork here. I'm not so sure about that though. Then there's rook g5. But I can still win the exchange there. I think. Yeah, so I think it is this. I didn't like that. We have a fork at the end. We have a check. It picks up a bishop. Roth is threatening here. So I think actually we can take there regardless. We can take on g2 regardless. Or else win the queen. And there's a fork here. And we are white. I think I had this a day or two ago. So this should win the rook. Rook d7 should win his rook. I don't see counterplay. I think it's a mate in 2. Fork. So we have check, 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 but I don't know what we're doing after king. Oh, there's a fork. There's rook f7 at the end. This wins the rook. Queen b2, up the exchange. Its pawn is dangerous, so. I don't see what else it would be, though. And then just rook e8. And I think we have a lifeline here. We can take our bishop. No, it's mate. So, ooh, but what if he takes with the f pawn? Sorry, what am I talking about? Yeah, no, this should work. If there's a fork. Yeah, so I think we take and then fork. And I should be able to take that easily. And I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, 4 minutes in. Did I start at the 1 minute mark? Ooh, I don't know if I did. I actually honestly missed the bishop on a3 until the second I let go. So this maybe. Checkmate. Took me a while to see that. Okay, I think we can maybe sack the knight. And then the bishop comes in. Maybe I just keep the queen there. And then just go bishop e2. Yeah, that's better. I think I'm going bishop e2. And then taking on h7. Ooh, I could actually go here. Yeah, that's mate. Aren't they both mate? They're both mate. Well, this is prettier. And mate again. No, it's not. No, it's not. But we can win the rook. So for that reason alone, this should be good. Yeah, I don't see how that would not be winning. And I think I can take and then rook e8. So we take and then rook e8. Wins a piece. We are black. It's just mate in 2. We are black. We're down the exchange and 2 pawns. So we need something big here. Attack his queen. Could he attack my queen? Then I would... Oh, getting tired here. Yeah, then I would be up a minor piece, so that's looking good. If he tries to hold on to the knight, he might be okay. So I don't think that's right. There's a fork here. It's got to be knight d5. And I assume I'm taking the rook. Otherwise, we're getting mated. And I don't want to passively defend. He's just going to gobble everything up. Okay. We do have another rook. Do we go rook h1, rook h1? Probably. If he takes on f6, I'm winning a8. I don't see how this wouldn't be good. Actually, it's mate. I didn't. Wow. Good thing I slowed down there. We are white. And can I not just do this? How is this not winning? That was a terrible puzzle. I think I can go queen g8. And we are white. So he's got back rank issues. So I think I can go maybe rook a2. We're down a minor piece, but we're up 2 pawns for the minor piece. We have, no, wait, yeah, that's right. So can I take this rook and then take his queen? Should be. Okay, looking for some geometry here. Stream is dead, hey? But I don't blame anybody again. Oh, as soon as I say that, hello, Ilkar. You're the first to join. So I think we're just going check, and that's the geometry. And we need to take that. So can I take the knight and then take here? I think so. Or actually, I'm not sure. What if he, yeah, so what if he takes, because I think he has to, what if he goes a6? Then I'm just taking another piece. Okay, so I think he has to take with a queen, and then I go queen. So we're going to have this imbalance. Actually, no. Yeah, we're going to have this imbalance. I'll be up a knight. So, yeah, we have to do it. We are black. I don't see why we wouldn't take the rook. And then we can escort our pawn. Okay, making great time still. Just 11 minutes in here. I thought white's king was here. Okay, well, let's look at maybe bishop a5 is worth looking at briefly. Actually, that leads me to my next move. Check. You can't block with the queen because we have this deflection. So he needs to move the king. Actually, you could block with the knight, I just realized. But then I can take the bishop with check. I'll be up a piece there. But then he can block here with check. That's insanity. This is insanity. Check, boom, check, boom. How is that even? That is absolutely crazy. So maybe it's not bishop d2. Okay, well, we'll look at a5. And so king b5 is forced. And then where's our, and then it's just mate. Okay. I honestly, guys, and I'm at 34. I honestly knew I should have verified. But for some reason, I didn't. Thanks for the sub. I honestly, I don't know why. I mean, as soon as I played it, I'm like, why am I doing this so quickly? Why not spend 2 seconds to verify? It's so stupid of me. I was having a great, that would have been an all-time best for the time. That's just, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Oh man, why did I rush it? Why did I rush it? I just realized I can take his queen. Man. Oh wait, my queen's under attack here. But so would his. So he could give me a check. Okay, so check. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am black. Yeah, his king's going to be too far. It's going to get skewered. So check. And then mate, right? White. I think I can take. Maybe not. So check and then take. Getting sleepy here. Possible breakthroughs here later. I guess I just go after the B pawn. And why not this way? Why does it matter which way I go? Why does it matter? Oh, yeah, it has to go this way. I got to cover C8. Yeah, a little tired. Can't we just go rook H4? You know, this doesn't help him. So I think if he moves his rook, it's still, I don't see how he stops this. Excuse me. Oh, falling asleep. I had a crazy busy day, like nonstop. I'm not surprised I'm tired. I should be tired. It'd be weird if I wasn't tired. I don't know. I'm not seeing what we can do here. I can attack the knight, but so what? Nothing. I can't seem to get anything going on H2. I mean, maybe I just am happy with the h2 pawn itself. Hello, John. You know, maybe I'm just happy with the h2 pawn itself. Knight g5. Guess I'm doing that. I didn't like that puzzle. Okay, we are white. We're moving up the board. So I think I can take this. Or is there a rush for me to take it? There's no rush. So I can just play d7. There ain't no rush. Now we take, then we take here. So we have a check. Then I think I would like to go rook f8. It's got two moves here. Either way, I'm taking on f1 with check. I think it's mate in 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a check. King is driven back somewhere. And, but then what? But then what? Whole lot of nothing going on there. Can I go check on f5? Bishop takes, pawn takes. That actually looks kind of nice. Don't know if that's enough. Maybe I can go queen h6 after. Check. And then queen h6. If rook g8. Ugh. Oh, I'm really falling asleep. Holy smokes. Oh my God. Sorry. Not your problem. It's my problem. I just worked so hard today, physically. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's maybe knight h6, king h8. And queen h6. Rook g8. And then knight g5 maybe. Winning the exchange. I'll try that. I'll look at this one with the engine. So queen h6 and then knight g5. Yeah, and then knight g5 here. Okay. Check and then check. Okay, so wait, he can take with the king though, for one thing. He can take with the king. Do I have time for one of these moves? And which one would it need to be? Maybe the other rook, because here you might be able to push. So maybe rook 1, g4. His king is stuck. His king is stuck. He could take here, but I'll be up a full rook. And yeah, I don't know where he's going, and he can't stop rook h4. So this should be it. Okay, moving on. We are white. This should just be very standard. We are white. Zugzwang for black. The only thing about this is that it allows king f4. But my pawn's ready to go. So this should be good. If he pushes h5, I'm actually promoting with check. Okay, I'm no longer promoting with check. If he takes, he will be, though. So I think I should take... Or hang on. Yeah, so I will promote right before he does. So I think I do take. And we are black. We're in check. Excuse me, rook g7 might just repeat after queen e8. And then rook comes back and then... Oh, no, but then we could bring the queen back. Is there another reason? Because I don't think this makes a difference. I have to go rook g8 again. Yeah, so I think if rook g7, queen e8, rook g8, and then the only move I see here is giving a check, then I can block it. But I'm already down a piece, so... yeah, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. So if I take check, check... Yeah, and then he can just trade, because I'm down a piece, so I think we take with the queen, and then we have two threats. Okay, I made that way harder than it needed to be, and that's just purely because I'm tired. It was okay. I can take and then take on h7. What if he does something about it? No, that should be good. Okay, we have a check. If king f2, there's got to be nothing there for me. I just noticed that we have a pawn on a2. So, oh, we're both on check. I'm missing, wow, I missed so many things. That's not good. Okay, what if I block with the knight? Just because the knight is a really good defender of the king. You can see already we eliminate all three possible checks. Well, not possible, but good checks from white's queen. His rook can't fulfill in any meaningful capacity. And we're going to threaten check next move or promote. So I think we block here, then we go check, and we promote and take. Okay. So there should be geometry at work here. In fact, here we have a mate. Oh, it's not quite mate. Do we want to go queen b5? I'm down a piece already. No, he can just run still. That did nothing for me. Check. How do we finish that? If this bishop was gone, I'm mating him here. Is there a way that I can sack? Maybe I go 95. Check and then 95. Oh, that's it. Wow. Just verifying because you can't be too careful, but that was nice. We are white. Equal material. Yeah, it took me forever to see this discovery. I was hunting the king, not the rook. Okay, I can take and then fork. That should be good enough. I don't see what he does about it. We are white. We take the knight with threatening mate. I don't see what he can do about it. Well, he can take, no, he can take our queen. Yeah, so then I give a check. And that's, I mean, we get a rook and a knight. We get a rook and a knight, and for the queen. I don't know, but is that really the best way? Actually, what? Maybe I take it on G7 instead. Oh, that's it, right? And then check. Is that right? So Queen G7, Knight G7, Rook. Oh no, that isn't right. Yeah, so maybe it's Rook E6. Rook E6. Bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes C3. We take on E8. King H7. Bishop C3. And so there we have 2 rooks and 3 pieces against a queen, rook, and bishop. We're also threatening mate. So if he plays like F6, it's hard for me to evaluate that. Hello, Drastic. Hard for me to evaluate that because I'll have 2 rooks and 3 minors. Versus a queen and a rook and a bishop. Yeah, so I'll be ahead material there. Ooh. Okay, I wasn't even. This is an even better version. I'm going to look at this one with the engine though. This is a better version because, or maybe it doesn't change much. Okay, so that was all about evaluating this position, which is not easy to evaluate. 2 more to go. Let's not screw up on 40 like I did yesterday. Okay, so I'm actually wondering if he's trapped here. He's got this check though. So can I take and then King G2? No. Can I just attack that? There we go. He is trapped. Okay, just verifying now, but he looks trapped to me. Should be good. Don't think there's any trickery here. Last one. Need to make up for yesterday. We are black on black. So I might give a check just to put his king here so that his rook can't stop it. So check. He has 1 legal move, and then I just play B7. So rook A7. Sorry, rook h2. Rook h2, king g4, g2. He is quick here on his own, but I'm going to promote with check. And that's going to be too much for him. And we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Feels good, because yesterday was terrible. Oh, it feels good to get that over with. Oh. Okay, time for a game. I haven't played a game in a while. Because I didn't play any yesterday because I didn't hit my puzzle streak quota. Okay, here we go. Rapid. Ten in a row. Just take your time. Okay, we have a 2291 player from Canada who I've played apparently 3 times before. I don't remember this name at all, but let's play them. Going to be tough though. They're 2300 in blitz, 2400 in bullet. Texas Pete. Am I on the right screen? Yes, I am. So we have a delayed Alapin here. Now, I always forget if I like knight c6 first. Here I'm going to play it because he's not allowing bishop g4. And okay, I think e5 is okay. I mean, he's going to play bishop c2, d4. Basically, you can play anything. Maybe I should have played e5 there, but no. Yeah, so here, this is where I often get into trouble. Okay, yeah, I think I'm taking this one, and then here, this is also very tricky. I always have trouble on this. Knight b4. He might still have e5 there. I always forget. So e6 or e5. So e6 if e5. Actually, e6 is bishop g4 or bishop g5 annoying. Oh, I always struggle. I always struggle with this position. d5 almost looks playable. I think it's a pawn move that I just can't remember. Maybe it's, yeah, so let's say e5, bishop g4. Then maybe queen c7. Don't really like the queen on c7 here. e5. Okay, am I playing e5? Okay, I got to play something before I flag. I need to remember what to play there. I can't remember. 12 viewers now. Hello, viewers. Webcam looks terribly color balanced. Yeah, but so bishop g4 is my greatest confusion of what to do. Queen c7. I think I will still play queen c7. I just don't like it because the rook so easily gets to c1. But by then I'm hoping I can develop here a little bit and then maybe put the queen on b8. Yeah, because anywhere else for the queen doesn't really make sense because here he's just got bishop d2. And I want to x-ray e5. Okay, so I don't mind d5. I don't mind that at all. Although he still might follow up with bishop g5. Okay, so actually, you know what I'm thinking about now? I wonder if there's a move where I can do this, like push d5 and then knight b4. Okay, but I don't think it's d5. Okay, anyways. Where do we go? So yeah, if I go to b4 there, it's just, he just moves anywhere. Well, b3 or a5 or a4. And I don't know, I guess I could maybe go a5 and then put it on a6. This doesn't really seem too good here, and I don't really like. Yeah, because okay, I'm gonna go here. I'm just not comfortable with this position, with this opening. Just not comfortable. Okay. So, did we win a pawn here? Probably not. But why not? There is a fork on e1. Hello, Balbir. Sorry, I only play members. So, knight e4, queen e1. It seems to be a problem. So, we could go a5. No, let's just go bishop. Let's go bishop. Yeah, let's go bishop d7. And then put a rook on c8. Maybe a5 right away so that my knight... Well, no, that's still okay. Okay, this is now protected. a5, a4 still kind of works, but then he can still go to a4. Maybe he goes bishop a4. So that's a little slow for me. But how do we make progress here? Can't even go here without trading it. Okay, well, stick to the C file. Maybe I could go b5, a5, a4. Kills my bishop, though. Yeah, this opening I'm just totally not comfortable on. Yeah, if this bishop was gone, there's almost tactics lurking around. Yeah, maybe I can even sack a pawn. You know, takes. Doesn't quite. Yeah, because then there I could take on. Oh, I don't know. He still has this fork at the end. I mean, there's 98 f5. Maybe even knight h5. Maybe I should play f5. Not sure what I think about g4, though. Yeah, maybe 98. How's everybody's weekend going so far? Mine is, well, today was super busy, and I think I might have an issue with my molar. Not thrilled about that. I think I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight with how busy I was. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Do not forget. I think most countries celebrate Father's Day. I don't know if everybody celebrates it on the same day. Okay, could even no, can even sack the exchange. The Fundamental Theories of Chess. Sounds like a chess book. Yeah, so what were they planning? Yeah, I was going to go for this. Do I care about a7? he might be able to extract it, but I don't even care about that pawn. He's welcome to the pawn if he wants it. So he can have the pawn. Hello, Saeed. So Saeed, I had to suspend you yesterday. Please do not suggest moves. I think I've told you many times. And you keep saying moves. So please don't say moves while I can still play them. We want to make this fair for everybody. So if you see an idea, you can say it after it's no longer, good for me. Or you can say something like, I see a good idea, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Humberto. But we need to, we don't want any cheating going on. Yeah. Board vision. Drastic. Okay, got to focus here. So what do? Bishop a4. So this is my good bishop. So I guess he wants, and this is his bad bishop. So he wants to trade it off, which makes a lot of sense. His knight gets maybe a little misplaced. I mean, this isn't so bad for him, and he can possibly win a pawn at the end. I think I have to. I mean, I could make him come to me. So we could do that. Again, do I care about this? Well, if he takes and then he can go a7, a bishop a7. So I don't want to allow that. So I either need to push here or I need to take him first. Because I feel his knight is awkward on a4. I'm going to take, and then I can choose this again if I want to. Knight c2. It's probably good. Rook c1 takes. Takes with the queen. Why did I not even consider that? I didn't even consider that. I didn't even know you could take with the queen. Okay, well that's embarrassing. So I have to go knight a6, I guess. This doesn't look safe. There's a5. This knight gets quite strong though. I don't know why I didn't consider his queen could just take. Now he's oh, I guess he can't play b4, but okay. And then after bishop a7, I'm just down a pawn. Oh, my time. I just forgot about my time. Okay. Shit. Okay, we do this. I just totally forgot about my time, but my position's not good either. That was a good move. That bishop a4 was a good move by him, getting rid of his bad bishop for my good bishop. Yeah, so I don't know where I'm going after a3. I guess to a6, because again, I'm just getting trapped if I go to d3. All right, well, I don't know. Knight d3, there is knight c5. It's playable. But I don't like it. He's getting like kind of some free development. Yeah, he's already planning this. Okay. So I just got to play quick now. Hello, Mimzovic. But yeah, not a fan of what happened in the opening. So a3, I'll go to knight a6. He can be annoying. Like put his rooks here, do stuff. But I'm hoping to get something going here. Now, what do I want to do over here? Do I want to take? Do I want to push? What could I do if I push? Now his d-pawn's a little weaker. Plus, then I've got c2. So then I have knight c2. But then he can take a5 because like there's this stuff, and then my queen takes, and he takes on a5. But this is still interesting, knight c2. Knight c2. Can't do anything here immediately. He can also get in here, though. That's annoying. I don't like knight g5. This is very, very, very annoying. That's not worth anything for me to allow. Okay, I have a time advantage now. I like that. But I'm not going to take. Even if I can stop this, I mean, I might have h6. Do I have h6? No, I don't even have yeah, I guess I have h6. But I'm really compromising I don't think I want to allow that. No. Now, do I even want to push it at all? So he comes here as soon as I mention it. Okay. So he gets there anyways. And that is really bad. Maybe I can go to c7. Knight c7. But then he's grabbing here. But I really don't want to allow the knight to get in there. So I'm going to actually, even though I know everything, this is not great. But I just don't want to allow this. That's just too annoying to play against. So if I lose a pawn or something, it's not the end of the world because he has a minute 20 seconds. And essentially, I just need to survive. I just need to not get checkmated in 70 seconds. And he's still taking his time. So this is, yeah. My opponent is from Canada. Yeah, so that's interesting. Well, we will take and let's blockade with the worst blockader. Oh, okay, yeah, he gets this, but I don't know. This is still, I mean, this is a completely terrible position for me, but it will come down, defend the a5 pawn. He wants this knight here, but I can take the pawn. Yeah, he's got 45 seconds. I just need to not get checkmated. He wants this discovery after, but he can't do it, right? He can't do it. There's no check. Okay, he might have forgot. Okay, so just don't get checkmated. Just don't get. How do we win this? And where's he going? Where is he going? I'm confused. What is this about? Oh, he wants that. Ah, shit. Okay, we will. Do we want to take that? No, let's take this one first. It's a scary knight. Scary knight. And now we take and then, oh crap, that scared me. So he gets his pawn back, or does he? Yeah, we're going to go here so we can recapture. He gets this one. He's over 2,400 bullets, so I'm probably still going to lose. Okay, no, let's control both files. Keep both files under control. And Activate. Push. Okay, now no talking. Dropped a pawn. Oh, it was ugly at the end there. Not great technique, but he's quick. Oh, okay, not bad, not bad. We took down a 22.91. My heart's racing. 20 viewers. Not bad. We'll take the 20 viewers and we'll take the win. Yeah, so not a clean conversion. But we won on the board and on the clock. So we're happy. And I can actually take the rook, I think. I don't know if maybe I'm not quick enough. Probably I'm not quick enough. So I had to still, yeah. But I could take maybe on this square. That might be quick enough. Probably still not. Okay, so let's take a look at that from the beginning. I'm really curious about the opening. That's the only thing I didn't know. I mean, that's the main thing. I always have trouble in that position. Yeah, you're right, Saeed. I'm always behind on the clock. This guy really took his time for some reason, and I'm happy. It's nice to not be the one low on the clock for once. Yeah, so I've had similar positions as this, and usually white doesn't even play h3, so white has even more development usually. And so it's these pawns. I didn't know what will you guys play here? I'll look at it with the engine after, but I'm pretty sure black is totally fine here, but I always go wrong. I can never remember. In the game I played e5. What do you guys suggest? And I really didn't like bishop g5 for some reason. I mean, maybe there's no reason to be scared of it, but yeah, I played e5 here. Nobody suggested anything in the chat. So we'll see after the game what the computer suggests. And yeah, I don't really like I used to always play such moves. Like I used to always play 98 or in different when it's not a fianchetto, I used to play h6, bishop, knight h7, and then f5. I used to do that from like from when I would, between like 1400, lead chess to 1800. I used to always do that, it's probably not too bad. In fact, if you watch a lot of older games, like pre 1970, they would do such moves as well. The main thing is I didn't have a better idea. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. I didn't have a better idea. So yeah, it went 98. And this was so I didn't see bishop a4. I think that was a really good move from him. So I maybe I should have stopped that and played a6. But then is this a thing? Maybe, yeah, then what do I do there? Maybe b6. But then you got a3 and my knight's trapped. So, yeah, if a6, actually he just plays a3 right away. So, maybe I can't stop this. There's like queen e8 and stuff. Maybe queen e5? It's not easy to stop. Maybe b5. Maybe b5. But then we're dropping a7. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what the computer says there. And then I don't think he played this. I mean, well, he did develop. Maybe it's not so easy for white as it feels. You do think that this shouldn't be so good for me, though. But maybe black is fine. It's just, it feels uncomfortable because I'm unfamiliar with it. Didn't want to allow knight e6. White was already in time trouble here, but I didn't want to allow that. So we're both in time pressure here. I just needed to not get checkmated. And we have an equal ending. We do have the weaker pawn structure, but then we have the more active king. So, and the more active rooks. So I don't think black is any worse, even though we have the weaker d pawn. And yeah, just a bit of a time scramble here. I did drop a pawn here somewhere. I thought I dropped a pawn here. Maybe it was later. Yeah, I thought I dropped a pawn, but maybe I didn't. And yeah, but not sure about this position. It's a little scary. I don't know if I'm okay. He was fast. Yeah, as I say, he's 24-34 bullet and 23-30 blitz. So he's a fast dude. And he, sorry, that's blitz. And he was 25-97 peak bullet. So no wonder he's quick. Must be a young guy. And yeah, just pushing my pawn. Black should be winning here, you would think. I mean, we did not have much time here. And then the world's worst conversion. Just the worst conversion ever. I can't think straight. I did know that I was dropping my rook, but I was just trying to flag him, honestly. At this point, I just wanted to keep giving checks because he was playing so quick. I just wanted to. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. I'm still curious about what I should have played if my e5 move was good or not. Yeah, shit. I think I might need a I think I have a cavity, maybe in my molar. It's pissing me off, or worse. Hopefully, it's not root canal or something. Okay, so oh yeah, so here I was so curious. So let's backtrack a little bit. So after d4, yeah. So you can take master's database is taking primarily. Apparently d5 is a move. This is complicated, or maybe not complicated, but looks weird. And then what? b5, b4 rather. Then we can. Wow, there's stuff here. So, yeah, but that's complicated. I don't know if I want to do that. So e5 was actually okay. Apparently, you can play anything here. I thought this was so critical. Excuse me. I thought this was critical. You can even play knight b4. And then if bishop b3, d5. But the moves are all weird to me. These look strange. Yeah, so e5 was good. It's the main line. I'm surprised that knight b4 is the main line in the lead chess database. And d5 is playable. I was thinking about it, but I thought, no way can this be a move. And apparently b5 is a move. Don't ask me what that's about. But yeah, e5 was good. But I'm curious on my own. I'm going to look into this d5 move. That's pretty interesting. And it has a really good win rate. Yeah, I could see this being really confusing for white. And it's not played very often at all. If e5, knight e4, and if white takes, well, we're winning a pawn on d4. So I'll look into that, but it wasn't critical, the position. And then it didn't, so my knight b4 was fine. Actually, it's the best move. But it didn't like, was it here? It didn't love bishop d7. Instead, it wants to, how did yeah, so I thought he had queen e1 here. Oh my God, who's seeing this crap? If he takes with the rook, I don't know if this is enough though. I mean, is this fork is what we're after? I don't know. We're giving up 2 knights for 2 pawns and a rook. But in any case, I didn't see that. And if he takes with the queen, what is going on? How is this any good? So he moves the queen somewhere. What the hell is this about? What the hell is this about? So we have a piece for 2. Sorry, what am I trying to say? Am I confused? I mean, I am confused. I am confused. Am I the only one confused? Why is this good for black? We have 2 pawns for the piece. Yeah, so okay, so e4, so what? He moves the knight. And then bishop takes h3. Like, who's seeing all this crap? Come on. Somebody call Kramnik. This is crazy. No, this is nobody's seeing that or playing that. Nobody. So come on. That's just ridiculous. Nobody is seeing that. Nobody. Yeah, so okay, that's I'll just show the line again. I mean, knight takes e4, queen e1, then you take on f2, queen takes f2, knight d3, queen moves somewhere. I put it last time on e2. Then what was it? e4 I think I played. No, I took on c1, but this is, yeah, so we take on c1, then e4, and then you take on h3, and then queen g5. There's a fork here. But nobody's seeing that. Hello, programming archives. Nobody's seeing that. Nobody. It's so obscure. Okay, so I didn't see that insanity. But still, it's preferring a5 over what I played. But I don't care. I mean, that's... what's the phrase? What's the expression? Splitting hairs? No, not splitting hairs. It's not a big deal. It's what I'm trying. Somebody looked that up in ChatGPT. A good expression for it. Like it's a small detail. Okay, so I think I played this like realistic, like normal for a human. But 98, which I didn't want to play, computer says, yeah, I shouldn't have played it. It's suggesting 96, probably just wanting to go to c5, which I did consider, or a5. I think same idea. Okay. You've been playing every day, Nebula Orion, under a different account? Okay. So yeah, so bishop a4 I thought was a great move from him. And yeah, taking, we didn't have too many options. a5 was best. And we're worse here. It's +1 though. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, where could I have really done better? It was kind of these two moves here. Bishop d7, which I still don't really understand why it's not great. And I never will. But this knight doesn't really serve a purpose on b4, so maybe I should just improve it while I can. It's never going to have any value here, you know, unless white just is a moron. Like, I'm never going to do anything on c2. Yeah, so maybe I just reroute it. And then the other move was, it didn't like 98. Again, this is what it's suggesting. So maybe we move it on our terms instead of when white dictates to do so. But yeah, it's really, really kind of tough to find where I could have improved this game. Yeah, this was all good. Here we're already both in time trouble, which is crazy. It's only move 20. And then I can't even fault the other moves because we're both just in time trouble here. Yeah. So I'm going to play another game. I'm not happy about that one in the sense that I didn't learn anything. How come I'm slurring? Okay. We have Kiddo 2701. We're white. And they don't appear to be here. Oh, no, maybe they are. Carol Khan. Nimzovich variation. Still theory. Yeah, so here I think we go h4 right away. Right away, yeah. The reason is because if you castle, we don't get to utilize the rook on the h file. Hello, Ryan. Long time no see. Yeah, my COVID is gone. I have new health issue now. But thanks for stopping by, Nebula. Ryan, you just missed me beat the 2291. You missed it. Okay, so here, I'm trying to remember. That does not seem correct. I think it's just knight d7. So there's some cool lines here where white just spanks black and just wins quickly, but it's, yeah. So I don't think this is good, but I don't know how punishable it is. So can I just keep pushing? I think I can keep pushing. So let's do bishop g. That shouldn't bother me, right? So h5. Bishop g4, I think I just take. So some of the spanking lines are queen b3. After we take here, there's queen b3 in some cases. But again, that's usually when the knight is on d7. Yeah, because it kind of affects the mobility of his piece. Yeah, my molar is really starting to. I think I've got a cavity, man, or something wrong. It's been like a week now. I've never had a cavity before in my life, and I don't want one now. And it could be worse than a cavity. I don't know what's going on back there. And I keep fiddling with it with my tongue. Okay. So how bad is it to have a cavity, like to get it filled? How bad is it, guys? Okay, so sorry, let me focus. Stop talking about like that. Okay, so we take on g6. Probably he takes with c. I mean, I mean, we could also kill his dark squared bishop, but I think we have to crack this open. So, and you know what? I'm remembering there's a computer line too. Later we go g4. No, but like in terms of pain and recovery and stuff, how is getting a cavity? Okay, so yeah, normally this bishop isn't still on c8. That's why queen b3 is often good. But I have to stop thinking about that. But thanks for the sub, Alex. Okay, if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to minimize chat. You can keep talking amongst yourselves, but I just burned like 2 minutes needlessly talking about cavities. Okay, just so I can focus. It's hard to deal with chat. Okay, so let's not overplay our nice position here. The thing is, it's similar to another position that's crushing. Okay, what about queen b3? He can't block with the bishop because we can take him b7. So, but he can go king. Oh, he can't do that either. So he has to move the king. Okay, so if he goes to h8, yeah, this is one of the spanking lines. Spanking lines, I'm telling you. Yeah, so is that winning or does he have bishop g7? He's got bishop g7. See, normally, that's what I'm saying. Normally the knight is here, not the bishop. Normally this knight is here, so then this just wins. Although then, no, but then we can't go there. Okay, well, anyways, so plus he can go here. Or can he? Okay, so queen b3, king h8, queen f7, bishop g7. If I castle, I could actually sack the rook. Takes, check, it's going to be mate. So we're close to a win here. So queen b3, king h8. Yeah, I could even maybe go rook h7 right away. King takes, check. You still got bishop g7. Yeah, we need some more pieces. It's so close. Okay, so bing, bang, boom, bishop g7. And then bishop h6. That's winning, man. Maybe no. Then he has to play rook g8. Only move. And then what? No, then I take here. Okay, let's play queen b3. This might be winning right on the spot. King h8, yeah, queen f8, and then bishop h6. Right, bishop b7, bishop h6. And then he has to go rook g. Oh, he's got to go rook g8. It's not winning on the spot though. Yeah, so maybe bishop c4. Bishop c4, queen d7. Check, take. No, it is mate there. He can't move the queen to the 7th rank because then I'm mating him here after bishop c4. I still have chat minimized. But yeah, I know my openings I know decently for the most part. Now he could sack the exchange. if he's desperate. Yeah, and then I was going to go bishop c4. So now he can't go here because this is going to be mate. Oh, wait, it's not even. Why did I think it would be? Yeah, because of this, So he can't do this stuff. He can't do, well, he only has one way to do it. So the thing is, I'm not really threatening anything here. So he could maybe just calmly deploy his pieces. And I'm actually not threatening anything. If I castle, though, then I'm threatening to take and then take. Although, even then, it's not a threat. It's really still not a threat. Can this, I mean, can I castle and then what do we, can I, here? Maybe knight g6. That's got to be good. Okay, there we go. In fact, it might be worth, no, because then he can trade queens, right? So yeah, we'll castle and then knight f4, knight g6. Yeah, I play better when I'm not looking at chat. I got to tell you. It's, for those of you who have never streamed while playing chess, it's not the simplest thing. Okay, so here, I wasn't expecting that for some reason. I can win the exchange. I can take the rook. Is it time to cash in? Because I don't actually think I can do better. I think we just cash in here. Be up the exchange. I don't think we're, you know, if we take here, he just takes with the queen. Well, though, no, there is a difference here. There's a slight difference between doing this. Yeah, because here I can, the king ends up on g8 instead of g7. It's a small difference. Okay. Maybe there's better keeping the tension and so forth, but I'm just going to cash in. Wait a second. Did I screw up there? I think I screwed that up. I should have done it the other way because I think he could have taken on h6. Maybe not, because then I bring this one. Okay. So anyways, now this is his good bishop. This is my bad bishop, so I'm going to trade. Plus it simplifies. And now, yeah, he's left with a bad bishop. Do I want here or do I want a castle? Let's bring the king up. Hopefully I don't regret this. I might want to put the rook here, so I am going to castle. Yeah, I mean the rook is on d1. So now he's lamenting his bad bishop. We will attack it. I just realized I dropped a pawn. It's just a loss of a pawn. There's no trickery. He's wondering if there's trickery. I just simply blundered it. And already I've given him more than I should have. Maybe I can start a little bit of a trap here. So we will push. But I never should have allowed him a2. Like there's no reason, because I'm only up the exchange. Yeah, okay, so now okay, we will continue this. But I think I played a good move considering, like, after he took an a2. Because now, isn't he trapped? Maybe he's not trapped. Okay, so king b2. And then I think he's got to go bishop c4. Okay, so let's do that. Bishop c4. b3 should be good. Oh, I'm really low on the clock. I burned so much time earlier, which I think was not the worst usage of my time. Yeah, so bishop c. Okay, so what's the trick? What's the trick? b3. What's his trick here? I don't see the problem. Is it? I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. So I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what seems to be the problem, officer. I don't see. The thing is, I do have to spend time to grab the bishop still. So maybe that's his angle. He does get this. Oh, shit. That's how he does it? I couldn't even think about that. How did I... Okay, and why did he think so long about it? Well, that sucks. Just drop another pawn. So I'm going to lose a game. Wow. And I just lost the knight. Oh, no, I get this one back. But, okay. Did he see this? And if so, why did he spend so long playing the only move that works for him? I don't think he saw it. Otherwise, he would have played it right away. I think he just found a resource. Okay, let's get this active. And I'm going to flag, and I have no pawns. Like, even if I had more time here, I don't know. This might be better for black. Even if I had more time. I lost too many pawns. Too many pawns. Just make a move. I should have given the check, actually, because I could have taken h7. Yeah, he stops it, so let's just move here. I'm frustrated. I had completely winning position out of the opening, just crushing. And I don't know, I let it slip. I never should have allowed him to take a2. I mean, there's absolutely, he needs to blunder several times over. Wow, I mean, really though, out of the opening, that must have been like +8. Must have been like +8. He's playing very accurately here. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to the engine on that one. Okay, I've got chat open now. This graph, though. Okay, well, it feels so weird to lose. Like, I was +11 plus 11, and then most of the game was plus 4. And then I just got outplayed, I guess. It's just weird to lose that. Okay, so I just want to look at something here too. Queen f8 was a minute and a half. Okay, so what could I have done better? So this is not, so queen b3 was not was not the best move. Bishop e3 is. I wonder if there's exchange sacks here, or maybe it just wants to castle. No, it wants to play queen b3 after bishop e3. So we'll see why that matters. So it's saying then bishop e6, and I was going to take on b7, which is good for white. But after knight d7, apparently there's nothing, like it's, well, we get another pawn. I mean, how is this? Then if black finds knight e5, white is still ahead. But there's some, yeah, I mean, this is not clear now. It's chaotic. So that was black's best way to play. So, I mean, if I see I'm winning a pawn, I'm happy with it. But bishop, why is this better? I don't understand. And then it just wants to go knight f4 and then castle queenside. Oh, come on. That's so hard to evaluate. That's so hard to evaluate. Like, who would not like to get this position? We could even forego the second pawn because we're already up a pawn, and then we could just like play anything here. So, I mean, it is plus 1.2 for white. But yeah, the computer likes bishop e3 better. Or bishop 2. I mean, I don't know. This seems good to me, but... And yeah, we're just winning here after queen f7. And wow, how did I miss this? Oh my God. Did you guys see this? How did I miss that? Oh, how did I miss that? There's no excuse. Every move is winning, but there's no excuse not to see queen g6. No excuse. Never any excuse for that. It's so basic, but okay. I mean, yeah, how did we miss that? Shame on us. Even a beginner is going to see this. Who's not seeing that? Me. So, whoops, it's frozen there. Okay, but this is good. But second best is actually bishop g5. Because he can't hold on to his rook. What if he goes to d7? Then we go here, and it's... Okay, I don't think that's actually... Yeah, matters too much. Okay, so here, yeah, this was good. Computer prefers bishop e3. Who the hell is playing that? And yeah, this was good. And then I don't know how I lost this. How did I lose this? Well, dropping the a pawn was not a good start. No, wait, actually, that was actually apparently okay. I didn't plan for this. So even here, we're just still completely winning. But I still don't like dropping the a2 pawn. So what should I have done instead? Anything. No, but actually, no, this was still good, as I say. Yeah, this was all good. There's knight e6. Oh, I didn't see this. Invisible fork, as I call it. No excuse for missing that. No excuse for missing that. I will just say that if you see that you can, like when you're up material, that you can just win a pawn and be up material, it's hard not to go for that. So this was good too, but 96 is better. And then this was a bit of a mistake here. I didn't see. Yeah, I think he got lucky. Okay, I'm going to say this is not sportsmanlike. I understand, but I don't think he saw knight a5 because he thought about it, and it's the only way for him to survive was knight a5, and he would have played it quicker if this was his plan. So I think he was lucky to have that because I just kind of fell into an unfortunate position which he didn't plan for. And so even here, he can play knight a5 and get his bishop free. So the way to trap it was... Maybe we can't trap it. Yeah, well, even with king c2, we're not trapping it. But yeah, I guess he had knight a5 here. And then... if I play rook d2, then he's got rook d8. Wow. I can't believe knight e5 is so strong. But a similar thing happened here. So I thought I trapped his bishop. I couldn't believe that he played rook c8 and allowed me to trap his bishop. And then that's why I say I think he got lucky, because I don't think he planned for this. Because he thought for 20 seconds here, I'm playing knight a5. He would have played it immediately. So I don't think he planned for that. And now it's equal, but now I have no time on the clock. And actually, this was a blunder as well, or a mistake, rook a1. So what could I have done? Just move the king instead? So... why is this? Oh yeah, because because he wins the g2 pawn. That's why. Yeah, and I if I had more time, I would have seen that. Because I saw that I'm winning I'm getting the knight on a5 back, but then I didn't see he takes on g2. So honestly, again, I'm not trying to be unsportsmanlike, but I don't think he planned for this. That's I don't think he planned for this. I don't believe it. But at the same token, I guess I should have seen 95 ideas. Not easy to see at all, though. But even before that, I don't think I should have ever allowed bishop a2. Again, the computer says this is good for white, but I didn't plan for it, so I never should have dropped it. Like I didn't see it, so I never should have allowed it. Ever. So even just king c2 here, right, protects it indirectly. So for me, knight f4 was a blunder, and I deserve to lose the game for this move alone. Because even though we're still winning here, there's no reason to allow. Okay, I'm repeating myself, but there's no reason to allow the loss of a pawn. Going earlier to see this bishop e3 line is not realistic, I don't think. To see that this is not as good for white, I don't think that's reasonable. But shame on me for not seeing queen g6 as well, and shame on you because you guys missed it as well. Shame on us. I don't know how I missed this. Now I didn't play this. I calculated this when he was thinking on his reply back, or maybe back here. I forget when was I calculating that? Here. I was calculating it here. But I should have seen, after queen f7, I should have seen this. I should have seen queen g6. But it doesn't matter because we're still winning, but I still should have seen it. So that was two mistakes, I think. No, that was, for me, that's a mistake. And then knight f4 is the second mistake that I'm counting. And I'm not even counting b3 as a mistake because I had 2.5 minutes, and I don't think it's so obvious to see knight a5 here. Yeah. And then this was a mistake too, but I was still low on the clock. So that was a tough loss. Um, I'll play one more, just one more, because my throat. I did a lot of talking today, and it was a very busy day. So this will be my last game. Kilcon again, boys and girls. Let's get the same position, please. Are we gonna? No. Here we have a classical. Still classical. Very classical. Very traditional. Technically, e6 is better, I think, here. Because white can play bishop f4. Okay, still theory. Okay. Now we have to remember things. I know that rook h4 is often an idea. So if knight e5, I don't think it's knight e5. But if knight e5, no, it probably is knight e5. Knight e5, I don't think he's going to take number one, because this is, computer normally likes this, because we have a lot of play on these on the queen side here. So if black castles, I think we play f4. I think knight e5 is right. I think black might have did something wrong. Actually, I'm more worried about c5. Yeah, I'm more worried about that. So then f4. Takes. Huh. Yeah, c5, eh? Okay, so possibly g3 just to stop bishop f4. Maybe king b1. That makes the most sense to me. So I'm going to go king b1, and then if c5, I think I just trade it off. So I'm going to go king b1. Get it off of this f4 diagonal. And so can I go knight e5 now? c5 again. Yeah, I don't think I can somehow. So maybe c4, but then c5. Stupid c5. I don't know. c4 might be playable. I'm not sure about that. I think I would take... I don't know how he recaptures. Probably with the bishop. Then I can maybe come here. Yeah, possibly c4. Maybe rook h4. Maybe rook h3. Like this. I still think g3 is an idea, but I forget exactly why. I don't think it's when the queen is on c7. Yeah, so maybe c4. Maybe I go rook h4. We're doing it. Yeah, computer often likes it. You can usually do this in the classical line of the Carol Khan. One of the ideas is you can put it on G4 to soften up the backward pawn on G7. I forget how that happens exactly. I forget how this knight gets traded off. So even here, it's almost playable. But I think we might play C4. Now we're going to maybe play G3 because I don't want the knight to go to F4. So I think I'm playing G3 now. I won't give it more thought than that. So we'll do that. C5, I still plan to take. Have to be cognizant of the fact that I only have one rook on D1 now. Because I don't play rook H4 too often. But I didn't have, I mean, other than C4, I didn't have much of a plan. I've got to watch my clock too. Oh God, it's so late. Not late, I mean dark. Okay, what am I planning here? So yeah, if he goes king b, my brain went dead there. So c4 now. His knight needs to move. Where does it go? Somewhere, I presume. Do we want this? I don't really want this backward pawn, but it is a move. I could do what I preached before, but there is knight f6. I can always go back. Could always go back. If he starts protecting things here, we're okay, but not making progress. So I think I might go c4 for lack of a better plan. There is still knight e5, but that's still... Yeah, okay, so we're going to go c4. So, yeah, knight b4, a3. Do we want a3? Actually, we might have c5 there. Okay, he goes back. I could maybe go g4. This is what I'm saying. Yeah, we can often just do stuff here. So g4, g5. There you go. I might have... Did I have that last move? Maybe. So maybe g4. I don't see why I can't do this. Do I want to kill his bishop? I don't think so. Actually, does he have that after g4? g4 bishop. He might have that. Does he? No, I don't think he does. So I am going to play it. This is tempting, though. I'm curious to look at this one with the engine, just because. I'm curious what it suggested. Rook h4 is probably fine. I probably played this okay. I overanalyze positions that don't require much, like where the moves don't matter so much. Okay, so I could take and then push. That wins a knight. I think he blundered here. Boom, boom, bang. Okay, let's play it. Just because I think it's working. I think this wins a piece. I think we want a piece here. And we celebrate this rook. The rook h4. Oh, crap. That's unfortunate. Okay, it's not the end of the world, but I didn't see that check. Did he plan that? Maybe. And then I lose this. That's game over. Wow. Lance Ganado. Brand new account. God, I should have avoided it. It's a brand new account. Why bother playing? I'm just going to resign right there. I should have avoided it. Brand new account. Okay, let's go straight to the engine on that. Fake account. Okay. Well, can still learn something from the game. Vivek says, did I see bishop f4 after I played c5? I didn't play c5. I didn't play c5. Okay, so I was winning here, but I needed to have seen c5, which I considered, and then I didn't like this. Oh, bishop f4. How did I not see that? How did I not see that? Okay, I don't know how I didn't see that. Yeah, so I missed a win right here. Playing c5, bishop f4, as Vivek said. And then I thought I was just winning here after, where was it? Yeah, right here, I thought I was winning because of g5. I didn't see queen f5. And actually, I needed to play queen d3, apparently. Yeah, so that his queen can't... Or even this, though. I mean, it said it's equal, but is this really equal? I guess it is, because... I mean, he's going to get another pawn, though. Can't he? I thought he can take this. I take on f7? Is that the point? Yeah, I can take on f7. But I was also in some time trouble there. And I'm disheartened that I didn't see queen f5 here. Yeah, because I just saw that I could take in the g5. I didn't see queen f5. And I missed a win here. But on the other hand, it's a brand new account, so I don't chalk that up. I don't count it as a loss. It's a loss, but do you know what I'm saying? It's a brand new account. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it there because I just lost 2 in a row. And I have some more things to do. So thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for the poor play. I missed a lot of stuff. Didn't play very well. But what are you going to do? Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good night.